The Singapore Youth Awards represent the achievements of our youths, and it's one way of recognizing their contributions back to society. Through this avenue, we hope that it will encourage more youths in time to come forward, to be engaged. I think over the years, it has become a national accolade, and it's one of the highest accolades the government has given to the youth.
At the moment when I received news of the Singapore Youth Award, I was in a moment of ecstasy because that came very foreign to me. I'm just another ordinary folk in the heartlands. And this award is really very heartening for me because it recognizes heartlanders who have the heart and the compassion to serve the people. In year 2008, unfortunately, I was actually diagnosed with cancer. And that was another setback in my life. At the age of 30, suddenly your whole world starts to turn grey again because you do not know what lies ahead. But I was very moved by what my fellow grassroots leaders have told me. They told me this: if Lina cannot continue her passion, we will continue that passion for her. Wow, that was actually a turning point for my life. Yeah, and that was also only then I realized that the sacrifices of my time and my effort and my personal life did really actually make a change in the individuals that I work with, and did really have an impact on the lives that they have. So that made me stand up again to continue to serve even harder, because life is really short.
Because in September 1997, during the midst of the Asian financial crisis, the Shanghai Sushi was born. And at that time, we talked about trying to build a global brand. But when the Singapore Youth Award was given in 2003, they actually act as a very good endorsement and a milestone check for us that we must be doing something right. The average age today is about 82 in Singapore. Okay, so if you leave out the average, you live to 100 years. Very often I ask people, how many days would that be? That's only 36,500 days. I probably used up about 10,000 of the days. I don't know how much time I left, because nobody knows. 10,000, 20,000, that's not a lot. But within those time, what do you want to do? How do you want to live a life? How do you want to make a difference in people's life?
To me, it's always about telling stories that matter to me. And I think with the encouragement of the Singapore Youth Award, it allows me to expand on what I've always been doing. It was a huge honor to win the Singapore Youth Award. I think it was a very huge encouragement for me as a filmmaker to know that the National Youth Council recognizes the work that I do.
You won't understand.
I want to.
It will hurt you more.
I think I'm very honoured to be able to receive the SYA because it's not only based on your achievements, it's also the community service that I've done, I've given back to society throughout the years. Yeah, so it's an award which is very all-rounded. At that time there was still not much exposure for athletes with disability, and I think that because I was doing so well, and I'm currently also doing well, I want to be a good role model, and I want to be able to show other athletes with disability that they can do something, you know, that they want to do, and they can excel in it if they choose to.
I think Singapore is evolving through various stages, and in time to come, our youths of today will become the stakeholders of our nation. Therefore, it's important that they partake and engage themselves in this process.